All right. I do want to welcome you guys that are joining us, whether it be live or on the replay. We're running about a couple seconds behind. If you're on the replay, you wouldn't know that. If you're on the live, you may have noticed we're about 2 minutes late. Apologize, I got hung up on a phone call, but I am fired up, excited to be here. For those of you, by the way, that I have not previously met, my name is Todd. Everybody say hi, Todd. I am broadcasting from Southern California, about 1 hour north of San Diego. And for my wife, Gina, and I, this has just been one of those unbelievable, breathtaking, pinch yourself kind of experiences. We got involved here with the company, and we told a few who told a few, and we've seen the team spread to 63 and growing different countries. In fact, just today we signed up somebody in Singapore, and it looks like we're now building a team over in Singapore. So it's probably 64 countries. I keep saying 63 because that's the last official number I knew, although I'm quite positive that we are above that amount now. So anyway, absolutely incredible that things that are happening with the company. I do want to give you guys a real good sense, an overview as to who we are, where we're going, why we're exploding, more importantly, why you might want to participate. And as we get into this, the first thing I want to cover is the fact that our company, Trevorium, is getting ready to go into its 10th year in business. And so, that starts in March. I was actually just talking to CM Found a little bit ago about, hey, what are we doing to celebrate the 10-year birthday of the company? And so although we're going into our 10th year, although we're in 60 plus countries, although we've paid out millions and millions of commissions all around the globe, although we've cranked out countless six-figure earners this year, although we're doing things in travel that no one has ever done, although we're growing at an unprecedented rate, even through the pandemic, we are absolutely just, growing. The truth is that all of our real growth is still ahead of us. We are literally just getting started. And I always try to put that in context for people, that if you look at like Starbucks, today Starbucks is 50 years old. And we know that Starbucks has a store on every street corner, 35,000, 33,000 stores, somewhere in that neighborhood, right? But they were 16 years old with 17 stores. Now, we're going much faster than them. We're, 10 years old, 60 something countries, right? But it demonstrates that, you think about Starbucks, 16 years, they only had 17 stores. Today they got 32,000. And so it's like being part of Starbucks saying, I'm too late. What are you kidding me? We got 16 stores and we're about to add 32,000 more. You are still catching this whole thing at the very, very, very beginning. Now we have a beautiful home office, customer service in multiple languages. We have English, Spanish, French. We're adding Arabic, big team in Morocco. Soon we'll be having to add other languages, as we just signed up a group in Singapore. Incredible things happening there. Our CEO and founder and his lovely wife, Miss Adela, are world-class entrepreneurs. In fact, Mr. Hart was a finalist for Entrepreneur of the Year, Inc. magazine, which just tells you he's one of the better entrepreneurs on the planet. Now, our company, its goal, its dream, its vision, its purpose is to help people become a digital nomad. Now, what does that mean? A digital nomad is somebody who can, one, travel for up to 70% off, somebody who can earn free travel credits and travel for free, and somebody who can earn money on their mobile phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can build your business on social media right from your phone. We've got countless people all over the world doing it. In fact, when you think about digital nomad, I think about Melanie and Alicia. When I first met them, they were living in Australia, and then they started making huge money with our company. They moved to France. They were there for 6 months. Now they're in Mexico for 6 months. They just keep, they're in their third continent. It's not even like they're in their third country. They're on their third continent in the last 18 months. Why? Because they're making a multiple six-figure income, building it right from their mobile phone. They can be anywhere in the world. And how are they making their money? Showing people how to do the one thing we know they want to do, which is travel. It's the single largest industry in the world for a reason. It's the most commonly shared dream amongst all people in the world. And we're showing people how to do that at a price they never knew was even possible. Now, we're taking advantage of the social sharing economy. And if you think about, the world we live in today, everything spreads via social media, right? News, politics, movies, new products. It's all about Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Snapchat. This is how things spread. Well, if you look at that social sharing economy, friends telling friends, that is now a $200 billion marketplace. And if you put that in context of other industries that are out there, look at the NFL. We're going into the playoffs this upcoming weekend, the National Football League here in the United States. And we have football mania in the United States, right? I got my beloved Chicago Bears, right? I don't ever let my hat get too far away. I got my Bears cup right here. You know, I got that right there. I got a Bears plaque on the wall back there, right? And we got football mania here in the United States, right? I mean, the stadiums are packed, 80,000 people, you know, in every city across the country, and television, and everyone's glued to the TVs. It's huge, big time business. And it does about 9.5 billion. And there's guys there making $100 million contracts, $200 million contracts. Patrick Mahomes, $400 million contract. Again, big time business. But if you compare the NFL to the video gaming industry, well, video gaming is 7.5 times as big as the NFL. And if you look at the movie industry, which is bigger than video gaming, or natural foods at 90 billion, you're much bigger than video gaming, right? Well, you can take the NFL, combine it with the music industry, combine it with the video gaming industry, combine it with the movie industry, and all of those combined are smaller than the social sharing industry. And so when I say this is big time business and booming, I mean, this industry is exploding by billions and getting bigger every single year. You can tap into that growth. Now, the number one thing that happens to be shared on social media, travel. I mean, go look at anybody's Facebook page, Instagram page, right? And every time they go on a trip, it's a photo dump. I mean, it's like, click, click, I'm at the airport, click, click, on the plane, click, click, sitting next to my cab driver. I mean, it's like everywhere you go. I mean, it's the number one thing shared on social media. And so we are tapping into two of the biggest industries in the world: travel, the largest industry in the world, and then two, social sharing, which makes, you know, business so simple. And it sets up just this incredible opportunity for you to tap into our product, which is doing things that have never been done before, showing people how to save up to 70% on travel, showing people how they can earn free travel, showing people how they can get paid to travel. And our Dreamcation platform is a place where people can go. They can show anybody, anywhere, any budget, how they can book travel and have not just one amazing vacation, but multiple vacations. Now, for every dollar you spend, you're going to get 2 points toward an actual vacation. So that means that 4 months from now, you're going to have enough points where you could go on vacation for nothing. And oh, by the way, if you tell 3 other people how they can save big time money on travel, do the social sharing. You all know how to do it. You've been telling people about movies and restaurants and this your whole life, right? You tell people how they can book travel for up to 70% off. You get 3 people to join the membership, not hard to do. You're now earning your points for free every single month. Well, in 4 months, you have enough points to go to Pueblo Bonito Resort at Sunset Beach. You can go here for 7 nights, 8 days for nothing. Just trade in the points. Goodbye. Have fun. Now, we have 2,000 resorts like this all over the world. You want to go to Orlando? I mean, here you can actually get a full kitchen, you know, a dining room, a living room, a flat screen TV, you know, fireplace, separate bedroom. Sometimes you got a jacuzzi tub in the bedroom. Now it's the honeymoon suite. You're picking up a place like that for $1 per night. Now, maybe you want to go to the Canary Islands in Spain. Maybe you want to go to Fiji or the Philippines. Maybe you want to go to you want to go to Asia. You want to go to Africa. Or you want to go to Central America, South America, Canada, all over the United States. 2,000 different resorts, every continent you can think of. You know, countless countries where you can go, and that's just on our getaways, right? We also happen to have what we call world tours. Now, these are actually curated by our company. And I'm just going to kind of start, you know, kind of popping through some of these. This is New York City. It's during Fashion Week, 4-star hotel, breakfast included. You're going to be in the heart of New York City. I mean, look at that view, right? I mean, look at your room. You're overlooking the entire city right there. You're going to be there for 5 days for $500 after trading in your points to one of our platinum member. Now, some of you, if you know anything about New York City, this room probably goes for $500, $600 a night. I mean, so you're in this unbelievable place for pennies on the dollar. And maybe you want to go to Spain. Again, 4-star resort, okay, all inclusive, all the food, all the drinks, deluxe room, okay? You're going to be there 5 days, and you're going to get this for $39 per day per person, right? And so, I mean, absolutely incredible. How about maybe going to Austria? 5-star hotel. You have you have an upgraded room up on the higher floor. Breakfast is included for you and your spouse or significant other. Complimentary access to the art museum, the Belvedere 21. You're going to be there for like $359 for 5 days. Maybe you want to go to Colombia. By the way, we already sold this out. This is now gone, sold out today. I mean, you could have gone here for $1. I mean, breakfast included, $1 to be in Colombia, Italy, Rome. I mean, obviously you can go see the Colosseum, see the Vatican, the Sistine Chapel. I mean, all of the history, all of everything that's about Rome. You can be at a 4-star hotel. Again, breakfast included. The breakfast alone is $90 a day. I mean, you're there for 5 days for $149. Maybe you want to go to Jamaica, Montego Bay. I mean, this is the grand, I can't say the name of it, so I almost made a mistake there. We're not supposed to advertise the name of the place at a public setting because not everyone's getting the same price we're getting. Now, when you get off the Zoom, when you get off the Facebook, you can get back with whoever invited you to be here. They can show you the actual name of the resort. We're showing you pictures of the resort. We're showing you the price. We just can't tell you the name in a public setting because obviously other people are having to pay full fare, and we don't want to upset the resort or the people who are there paying $500 a night and you're there paying $59, right? So anyway, incredible resort. You have an ocean view, junior suite, all the food, all the booze, everything included. You're there for $59 per day per person. Here's Milan, Italy. Again, absolutely incredible. Miami, Florida. You want to go to Portugal for $249 for 5 days. Again, breakfast included. You want to go to Budapest, Hungary, breakfast and taxes included. You're there for $165. All of that history. San Francisco, Tenerife, Spain, Phuket, Thailand. By the way, this one sold out too. And I just want to give you guys, I mean, that's a picture of the resort, and there are cottages down on the beach. So if you look at the picture, that's a picture of the actual room. And you notice that outside the room, all you see is sand and the ocean because it's a cottage that you have right on the beach. And you're going to be there 7 days for $1. Well, there's only 10 cottages on the beach. We bought them all, right? So, I mean, we bought them all 2 weeks. So there's 2 separate weeks that we had this available, and in a heartbeat, in 7 days, it sold out. I mean, what do you expect for $1? You could be on the beach and a private cottage, a private beach for $1 after you trade in your points. But if you tell 3 people about the membership, what do the points cost you? Nothing. That means you're on the beach literally for $1. Is it any surprise we sold out within a week? Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Again, all inclusive, unbelievable. You're there, all the food, all the booze, $40 a day. Las Vegas, Nevada, New Orleans, where my wife and I are going on this particular one. This room here, I think, goes for something like close to $3,000 for the 5 days. We're in there for $399. Absolutely amazing deal. Sicily, Italy, again, all inclusive, all the food, all the booze, everything, $45 per day per person. Malaga, Spain, Morocco, Cozumel, Mexico, Dubai. By the way, this is still available, April 5th through the 10th. You can go and you're at a 5-star, 5-diamond, incredible place. The chef will make breakfast any way you want for you and your significant other. Again, the breakfast alone is $90 a day, and you're going to be in there for 6 days for $1 if you book it the 5th through the 10th. Now, if you go, we have a lot of it. We're like 8 weeks of Dubai. It's typically $129, which is still unbelievable. The breakfast alone would cost you almost $129. You're in there for 6 days, breakfast every day for a total price of $129 after trading in your points. Here, by the way, is Tanzania, Punta Cana, and we have 3 different levels of membership. You can do small, medium, or best. And our small is $79 down, $39 a month. Our medium, which is our #1 seller overseas, that's $129 down, $69 a month. And then we have our best, which is our #1 seller in the United States. So the reason that is that overseas, people don't make as much money as we do here in the U.S. School teachers might make a couple of grand a month overseas. And so for them, the medium is more affordable. Here in the U.S., this is a lot more affordable for more people because we make more money, and it's the best. I mean, it gives you a heck of a lot more points. It gives you better pricing. My wife has one. I have one. My best friend Ryan has one. His wife has one. I mean, on and on and on. Almost everyone I know has a platinum membership, and usually their spouse or their kids have one as well. I mean, it is by far the best. And the great thing is, if you tell 3, it's free. Now, in order to participate in the 3 and free, you do have to become a partner, which is a one-time per year $49 fee. Now, this gets you your replicated website, your ID number, your training, your tracking, and they do everything for you. It's tax deductible, by the way, because you're running this as a business. Go out and tell 3 other people about the membership. At that point, again, all of your points are free. Your vacations are virtually free. And now you're in position to make money because your 3 tell 3, their 3 tell 3, the thing begins to spread. And every time you tell somebody, it's like that little drop that hits the pond and the ripples begin to spread. Well, I could tell you again, my wife and I told a few people, it's now in 63 plus countries. Singapore today. I don't know anybody in Singapore. I mean, we got a team in Japan. If you can't tell, I don't speak Japanese. I mean, so the thing just keeps spreading, and the bigger it gets, the bigger our check gets, because we're getting paid on all of that volume from all of those sales of people who want to travel for less, travel for free, become digital nomads, travel the world and get paid. And so, but today, that's how everything spreads. I mean, that's how Facebook got 2 billion users and they never once ran a commercial. I mean, today things spread through the circle of you sharing with friends or share with friends, and the ripples keep getting bigger. Well, we have a comp plan that allows you to tap into all that. And our comp plan is a binary meaning 2. You have a left sphere and you have a right sphere, just like you have a left leg and a right leg, right? Well, in your left sphere, I'm going to assume you recruit 2 people. And in your right sphere, I'm going to assume you recruit 2 people. Now, you only got to recruit 3 to be free. But for the comp plan examples, it's easier because I keep the spheres even if you have 2 left, 2 right. So I'm going to assume you recruit 4. You recruit 4, got 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Well, if you can help your 4 get 4, well, guess what? Your 4 are getting free vacations, and you're now making $400 to $700 a month. So you went out and got 4 people. You're enjoying free vacations. Of course, it only took 3 to be free, but you got 4. You're enjoying free vacations. You help your 4 get 4. Now they're enjoying free vacations, and you're making $400 to $700 a month, an extra $5,000 to $8,000 a year. Well, if you can help their 4 get 4, so I'll do it again. You got 4, you're enjoying free vacations. You help your 4 get 4, they're enjoying free vacations. Now you're going to help their 4 get 4, and now you become a 2-star director. Well, as a 2-star director, you're going to get one of these championship rings like you see on my finger right there. And you are now earning a minimum of $1,500 per month, cannot be less. And you might be earning as much as $2,500, $2,800 a month. Now I'm going to kind of split the difference and just assume you're in that $2,000 neighborhood with your income. So how did you get here? Well, I went out and got 4 people. I got myself some free vacations. Of course, remember, it only takes 3 to be free, but for purposes of the example, I went out and got 4, got myself some free vacations, helped my 4 get 4. Now they got some free vacations, helped their 4 get 4. Now they got some free vacations, and the company's now giving me a championship ring, and I'm making a couple grand a month. Well, can you go out and help 1 or 2 people in your left sphere and right sphere get one of these rings? If you do, you become a 3-star director, which means you're now earning $30,000 to $40,000 per year, and you are car eligible. And that means you can go out there and get a Range Rover, a Tesla, you can get a BMW, a Lexus, whatever your dream car is. And by the way, I meant to get Ambassador Deborah Taylor's a brand new BMW SUV up here. I don't have a picture of all the people that run cars. When I did the slide, I just grabbed the ones that I had. And by the way, that's a picture of my wife in the upper right-hand corner. That's her dream car. She's driving the 640i, Grand Coupe BMW. I mean, the car is freakishly fast. She happens to love, love, love that car. I happen to love, love, love that car payment, right? And cost us nothing. And I figured out a long time ago, the cars you drive for free simply drive better than ones you got to pay for. Now, let me review. You went out and got 4 people. You're enjoying free vacations. You help your 4 get 4. They're enjoying free vacations. You're making an extra $5,000 to $8,000 a year. Help their 4 get 4. Now you're making a couple of grand a month wearing a championship ring, just like you see on my finger. You go out and help 1 or 2 people in your left sphere and right sphere get one of these rings. Now you're driving a brand new car, making $30,000 to $40,000 a year. If you can help just 1 more person in each sphere get one of these rings, you become a 4-star ambassador. You are now making $50,000 to $60,000 per year. Keep in mind, the average American worker in the United States only makes about the average American household only makes about $65,000 a year. So you're making more than the average American worker, and you're making almost more than the average American household. And this is still part-time. And so you got a little side business here that's making you a lot of extra dough. I mean, imagine what you could do with $50,000 to $60,000 a year as far as paying off debt or buying the dream house or dream car, or dream vacations, right? I mean, whatever it is you dream of doing. Now, if you can go out and help just one or two more people and go out and get one of these championship rings, how'd you do it? Well, I got 4. I got free vacations. I helped my 4 get 4. They got free vacations. Helped their 4 get 4. They got free vacations. Got a championship ring, making a couple grand a month. Go out and help 1 or 2 more people do that. You're now an ambassador in our company. As an ambassador, by the way, you are now earning $90,000 to $110,000 per year. So you're in that 6-figure neighborhood. And as your team continues to grow, so can your income, all the way up to $3,200 a day, $1.4 million per year. And by the way, these are just some of our most recent 6-figure earners. Again, I apologize. I meant to have Ambassador Deborah Taylor's picture up here tonight. She hit it Christmas Day, by the way. So congratulations to her. And so, by the way, if you can't tell, we're female dominated. We have a lot of men. I mean, we got Danny Segwinall and Daryl Roberts, and I'm here, and we have a lot of people that are male succeeding, but if you can't tell, I mean, the women are absolutely just dominating this thing. Congratulations to them. Everyone on the screen has never done anything like this before. Everyone on the screen started part-time. Everyone on the screen was building during the pandemic. Everyone on the screen built their business from their mobile phone. Everyone on the screen is making them a minimum of 100 grand. Some are making over 300 grand a year. So 6 figures to multiple 6 figures, traveling the world, having fun, doing what they want, when they want, with whom they want, any damn time they want. And the company just added a brand new perk for our ambassadors, and that is the Louis Vuitton experience. Now, this happened by fluke. We had a big world tour in France last year, and you could have gone to France, taken your significant other, and you could have been there for 5 days for $239, breakfast included. Now, I can tell you, I took my wife to Paris, France 2 years ago. She still talks about that trip on a regular basis, probably once per month. And the reason I point this out is that Valentine's Day is about a month away. And so I'm going to speak from the guy's perspective, but flowers, chocolates, dinner, sometimes some lingerie, something like that's involved, right? And you're going to spend a couple $100 on Valentine's Day. But, I can't even remember what happened last Valentine's Day, let alone 3 Valentine's Day ago, right? I mean, I know there were flowers involved and chocolates, right? But I mean, the chocolates got eaten, the flowers wilted, and you can't really remember. But we took that trip to Paris in 2019, and she ain't forgot that shit. She can tell you all about it. Oh my gosh, that was so amazing, so incredible. What's my point? For the same money, I could take someone to Paris and give them an experience they will never, ever forget, as opposed to the chocolates and all that kind of stuff, right? Well, so we're in Paris at the World Tour. A lot of our ambassadors are there. You see that picture in the upper right-hand corner. And Miss Adela Hart, our CEO and founder's wife, the co-owner of our company, I said, hey, why don't we do something special for some of the ambassadors? She's like, well, like what? And she's like, we're in Paris. They got the 4-story tall Louis Vuitton here. So they told all the ambassadors to get dressed up. They had no idea where they were going. They come downstairs like, okay, what's going on? They go outside. The limos are waiting. They get in the limos. They take them to the 4-story tall Louis Vuitton building. They had rented the private salon, the same one Kim Kardashian rented. They each had a personal assistant shopper. They had champagne. They had macaroons. They had cappuccinos. They went shopping on the company credit card. It was such an amazing experience. They replicated that in the United States. And then they said, hey, you know what? Let's just make this part of the pay program that when you become an ambassador, like Ambassador Deborah Taylor just did on Christmas Day, she will soon be going to Louis Vuitton and having an amazing experience on the company credit card. Now, beyond that, we also have the ambassador vacation. Now, this isn't something that you get one time. A lot of times companies, plus you get a lot of times when they talk about vacation, they're going one time. This is every single year. I mean, so we were on the ambassador vacation in November. I mean, they took us down to Cancun. I had a 2-story room. My room was like 1,500 square feet. I mean, I had a bar and a refrigerator, I had a living room. There was a table to eat at. We had this balcony that had a jacuzzi tub on it. It had a big love seat sofa on it. It had a table on it with a couple of chairs. We had ocean view, pool view. You go up the spiral staircase. We got this massive bedroom up there, which, by the way, had a desk, more furniture. Obviously, had the huge king-size bed, the flat screen TV, had another jacuzzi tub, and the massive bedroom. We had a shower where the water would shoot you from every direction, right? I mean, it was coming down and from the sides, and I mean, you name it, right? And so, places that we had a private butler outside the door, anything you want. They go get, you tell the butler, hey man, can you bring me this, bring me that, get this, get that, maybe some dinner reservations. Hey, can I get some more, champagne in here? I mean, they just boom, boom, boom. You come back, it's all set up, ice, whatever you want. Private butler. I mean, this was the vacation. Well, guess what? This year we're going to Dubai. They pay for the airfare. They pay for the 5-star accommodations, the food, the excursions, everything. You're going once per year. And how did you become an ambassador to have this kind of lifestyle? Well, I went out, I got 4 people, got myself some free vacations. I helped my 4 get 4, became a 1-star, making 5 to 8 grand. Helped their 4 get 4, became a 2-star. We're in a championship ring. I helped 3 to 5 people get one of these rings in my left sphere, right sphere. Now I'm going on vacation every single year, driving brand new BMWs, making 6 figures, doing what I want, when I want, with whom I want, anytime I want. Again, it's a process. You're not going to get there overnight. You know, it might take you 6 months. It might take you 2 years, might take you 4 years. All I know is that if you're out there sharing this, in my opinion, it's something that you can do if you simply put in the effort and put in the time. By the way, as an ambassador, you get to override the entire company, all the sales of all the people who've come before you. If you become a 3-star ambassador, you get the James Bond watch, right? Same watch the 007 wore, right? So I don't have the tuxedo. I don't have the shaken, not stirred. I don't have the Bond Suave, but I got the watch, baby, right? We have a male and a female version. The female version has the diamond bezel. So we invite you to become a part of our company. You know, a better life requires a better way. You know, life is too short to keep doing the same old, same old. I invite you to, get back with whoever invites you to be here, find out more about our company. And what I want to do real quick, so I just want to bring a few people on. I just happen to see a couple of people here. I'm going to grab them if I can. I don't know who's available, who's not, but I'm going to grab a couple of people here. So rather than just hearing from me and my version of this thing, but, people who got involved that, one day they're on a Zoom just like you and hearing about this thing and wondering, hey, is this thing real? And are these vacations real? Is this company real? And is this guy that talks too fast real? And so the first place we're going to go is over to the United Kingdom, where it is 2:31 a.m. But she's still here. She's still up. Hi, Miss Mahmouda.
Hello. Oh, wow. That was an amazing, amazing thing about the world tours. Such beautiful slides. I can't wait to book something, but there's too many choices.
What's crazy, by the way, is I don't have all of them. One, I'm missing a bunch of them. I still haven't gotten them all that are currently there and available right now, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously we had the announcement yesterday about Venice is coming, Istanbul, Turkey's coming, Bali's coming.
Yeah.
Is it Singapore?
Singapore. Yeah.
Singapore's coming.
There's something else as well.
Other.
There was
Which
5. One? Yeah, I remember, but I can't remember what it is now. But there's so many already.
And they're selling out like crazy. Dave Hart told me today, Colombia just sold out. He goes, dude, it's insane what's happening. I mean, yesterday we had well over 100 and something people that joined yesterday alone. I mean, guys, I don't know guys how to tell you what's going on around here, but we're just getting started and you can feel that momentum building. But hey, let me digress real quick. Mahmouda, for you, this wasn't about money and James Bond watches and stuff like that. For you, it was about the travel.
Yeah. I was widowed 15 years ago. And for me, traveling was the way I coped with my grief and how I coped with my children's grief. It was the only time where they seemed to forget everything and they seemed happy. So travel for me was very, very essential. But now they're older. They're moving out of home. It's just me. I still love to travel. I still love to have fun. And now I'm having fun with my Trevorian family, which is absolutely amazing. I've done a couple of big getaways. And the first one I did, obviously, it was brand new to Europe. You'd been going for, I think, 7 years at the time in America and Canada. But in Europe, it was brand new. We didn't know anything about it. And I went with my friend Shell. She saw how much I paid. I was... if I remember correctly, it was £80 for the whole week in a 5-star hotel. She saw what I was booking. We got there and she's looking at the hotel and going, this looks way too nice to be £80 for the whole week. So she was a bit worried. And the way she was making me nervous, I was getting sweaty palms as well, thinking, oh my God, if this is wrong, what we're going to do? Went to the reception and they were like, welcome, have a lovely time, Mrs. Hill. And you can also have discount on your spas, on your food, on your shopping, anything on site, you get extra discount because I was a member of Travorium. So we had an absolutely amazing time. I think I had a spa every day. It was just blissful. Did not want to come home, but obviously we have to because we have kids at home. So we had to come home. But I just love it. And again, I still don't do it for the business side. I'm still only doing it for the travel. And I'm sharing because I love it. I'm growing the business because I love it. It's an organic growth, not because I'm going out there wanting to do the business side. But
and as a result, by the way,
I still want to be an ambassador because I want the extra holidays. I want the Louis Vuitton experience. So there's so much more to do.
Absolutely. I was going to say, as a result, by the way, of taking people on vacation with you, because you've done that a couple of times now, where you took someone to the resort and spa with you, and you had the 2-bedroom, and they took one room, you took the other, but you've signed up tons of people, just taking people on vacation. They're like, this is unbelievable. I mean, I never would have believed it until I came here on vacation with you and I see your receipt and oh my God, yeah, I mean, I'm in. I mean, count me in. So
exactly.
And for everyone out there, we have our Dreamtrips page. It's a page on Facebook where you can go, and we have people from all over the world that are on there posting their trips, and you can get on and chat with them. And I mean, and you can see them, and they're, and they'll tell you all about it. And I think, Mahmoudi, you just said something a moment ago, because when you talk about travel, I mean, this is the stuff of passion, and this is the stuff of dreams. When you ask people, in fact, I challenge all of you that are watching this on the replay or live, go and ask people, say, do you like to travel? And I promise you, half of them will correct you. No, we don't like to travel. We love to travel. They will replace it, and they will use the L word on you. And that tells you, I mean, this is, again, the stuff of dreams. And when you're showing people how to do something that they really, really, really want to do, and you're showing them how to do stuff that they, without us, they just never would get to the place. They would never get to Dubai. They would never get a private cottage on the beach in Phuket. They're never going to get to go and stay in the fancy suite in Venice. I mean, we're taking what was before, only for the wealthy, and suddenly average people who want to get involved and share it with a few people can earn the points. And man, I can take those same kind of dream vacations. And so pretty incredible. I see my man Damon on the screen here. Looking good, Damon.
Thank you, sir. You looking good.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
Oh, I say you looking good also.
Oh yeah. Well, are you kidding me? I got my workout shirt on, and then look like I didn't even comb my hair because I put the hat on. So look a little disheveled here tonight. Anyway, but Damon, you've been on quite a few trips, yes?
Yes, sir.
How many total?
I think about 6 or 7 total now.
Yeah, because you were at the Wynn, right?
Yes, sir.
You were at the Grandchester Manhattan, San Diego.
Correct.
You did Hawks Cay.
Correct.
You took your whole family to that dream vacation in Florida.
Yep, absolutely.
You took your gal to Atlantic City, and you guys were overlooking the entire city in a room that costs like, what was it, like $500 a night? You were in a room that cost like $500 a night, but you went there for like $8 a night or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
And then where else? Did you guys do a trip in Colorado, a ski trip or something?
Oh yeah. Also did a dreamcation here in Colorado as well, and it was in the middle of the winter. So, and you can't normally find those type of spots here in Colorado in the winter because it's snowing and everybody's coming for the ski season. Now I'm back working at the car rental place. It's just tons of people coming into town on vacation. Everybody headed to the mountains, and they want to get those coveted spots in the mountains. And we got all of the best locations here with Travorium, like Winter Park and Vail and Breckenridge and Silverthorne, just you name it, like Copper Mountain. We got spots that I seen on the platform that are like ski in, ski out. You might come out your room and see people on your balcony and see people skiing down the slopes.
Sure.
There's some nice spots.
And if anybody doesn't know, these kinds of rooms, the ski resorts, right? I mean, you can get beachfront on the ocean a heck of a lot cheaper than you can get the ski in, ski out. I mean, this stuff goes for huge, huge money. And when you saw it on the platform, what could you book it for?
So on the platform, well, what we were able to book it for was $60. So every time I tell somebody $60 a night, and I'll be like, no, for the whole 8 days, 7 nights, it was $60.
That's amazing.
You know, I don't even know. I think with the taxes, a little over $100. But I was amazed when I seen the room that we had. You know, the that we had. It was a full kitchen, 2 bedrooms, fireplace. I had a jacuzzi inside of the full jacuzzi inside of the room.
Hello.
Yeah, champagne glasses, everything. It was really, really nice. Sleep number beds. Yeah. So
That's incredible. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I know we got Kyle on here as well. And Kyle, by the way, for those you don't know, he actually had worked. He quit, but he'd worked at the Mandalay Bay. And how many years were you at the Mandalay Bay, Kyle?
14. It feels like I did 20 there.
Did I not get your camera on? Hold on.
Oh.
You should be good. There you go. There you are.
Yeah, it feels like I did my 20, but I did only 14. But I was born and raised in Las Vegas. Hello, brothers and sisters. I was born in Las Vegas, so one of the past jobs I had, I was an exterminator. So I've been in and out of the hotels on the Strip and Fremont Street. And I had.
And the reason I bring that up, I don't mean to interrupt you. I just want to make sure people know that because you worked at the Mandalay, which is one of the nicest resorts in the world.
Yeah.
That you know what nice resorts look like. I mean, you live in Las Vegas. You were born and raised in Resort Central, right? So I mean, so sometimes it's, you know, if you're from the country, you never seen a resort, you might go to some place, say, oh, this is really nice. You're like, it's really not that nice. I mean, because you may not know any better, but I mean, you know the difference because you've been living in a town where it's all about the resorts and the hospitality and how fancy can we make the place. And I just want to get that out there because how many trips have you been on now?
19. I have 3 in reserve. I don't know where I want to go. And I saw the world tours. I was thinking about Cozumel, but I got a letter in the mail the other day. I have jury duty. That'll happen maybe around the time of that. So now I don't think I want to book it, but we got 100 choices. So I'm sure I'll find probably 50 more to plan too. So, yeah, the company's great. I've been blessed to do a little bit of everything in the company and did pretty good. But yeah, I joined it just to travel. I worked in Las Vegas 1 or 2 jobs, so I didn't travel that much, but you know, you stay with the friend that came to town at the hotel and you try to play tourist. It isn't the same. So, that's why I joined the company. It was my goal to take a trip, and then my jobs would get in the way and wouldn't let me take the trips. So that got a little frustrating. So this was the year that I said I got to make a change because I've missed out on some once in a lifetime events that happened with the company. And it was only because management that I had didn't approve my vacation. It wasn't that I didn't have the money. And I had people that were below me that could take up my hours. And so it was just like maybe a personal thing or something, but it was time to say, take this job and shove it. And I'm much happier. Right after that, I stayed in one of the hotels on the Strip. That's the brand new hotel that we might be going to in a world tour as well. And I stayed there. I did a staycation there. I've gone to Cancun twice, Riviera Maya once. I've gone to Catalina Island, Long Beach twice, Orlando, Florida, Daytona Beach, Florida, Ormond Beach, Florida. And yeah, I'm not sure where I'm gonna go because we have so many wonderful choices and it's just frustrating. I wish I went to Hawaii, but couldn't get the time off. So one thing with this company, no matter what you choose, you're gonna get a really great trip that a lot of people could not even imagine having. The places that we're getting for you know, 10, 20, 30, $40. I've had some free and some for $1 a day that had the jacuzzi tub and the balcony and all of that. And we're getting real villas and suites and not just a room with a cot in the corner and you're praying the roaches don't come out. So we get good deals. So
Yes.
it's just hard to explain to some people. They don't believe us. And I'm like, I made a blog and put my videos on it, pictures of every single trip I took on it. It's like, what else can I tell you? Like you say all the time, Todd, whose side are you on?
Yeah.
It makes no sense. Because
it's not like, this isn't, you're selling some vitamin or does it work or doesn't work and you can't prove it, right? I mean, we're talking about, I went to this resort on this date for this price. I mean, here's my receipt. Here's a picture of me in the resort. Here's 10,000 other people that were there too. They got the same price, the same receipt, the same pictures, right? It's not like you can't prove what we're saying is 100% accurate, 100% true. And anybody out there, that's a great thing. You can go validate everything we're talking about. It's not a matter of opinion. It's not a matter of speculation. It's not a matter of I think, right? This is not if, not maybe. We can show you how to have amazing vacations for pennies on the dollar. If you go tell 3, you earn your points for free. They tell people who tell people you can begin to earn income. And this can absolutely not only change your life, but the lives of other people that you get involved. Because again, travel is the stuff of dreams. Even if you decide this is something, hey, I don't need this. I'm doing well. Well, good for you. But there are people, right at this moment that they need it. They're looking for something. They're looking for a new way. And so even if you don't need it, hey, share it with somebody else. I mean, just say, I don't know about this thing, but you might want to check it out. Looks kind of good. Might be up your alley. Say, hey, go out there and share it with people because it can truly impact people in a meaningful way. I have to bounce, so we're gonna need to kind of cut this short. But guys, thank you so much for coming on tonight. Kyle, 19 trips. By the way, you can get out of jury duty at least once. I think you can tell them, hey, I'm out of town, or they can postpone it. I mean, legitimately, you can like postpone it once or twice. I think so. If you want to go to Cozumel, don't let jury duty hold you up. Or
I've been getting called at least once a year now, which is really weird. So that's the part that's sort of strange to me. There's about nearly 3 million people now. And I'm like, I shouldn't be getting called that often. So just go in there and say, he did it. There's no doubt he did it. I know he did it. He looks guilty. Just sitting there, he looked good.
Oh,
the questionnaire, I was really eager. I was going to make that questionnaire look a little ugly. And I was really thinking about it.
They're gonna be like, we'd like to dismiss juror.
Oh, that close. You have no idea.
Yes, they won't come looking for you.
It was actually do you remember the Super Bowl commercial of Jason Bateman? He's a famous actor here in the United States. Yeah. He's the one that did all the Ozark stuff, right? And he's on the elevator. It's a Super Bowl commercial, right? And he's going down the elevator, but it's all these things that people hate. So like root canal, floor 10, okay, and that's going to be painful, right? And then he gets to the next floor, colonoscopy, who's up? And so there are all these things that people hate, right? And one of them was jury duty, right? They get to the floor and they got this guy there and he's in the chains, he's all tatted, he's like, like one eye missed, and he's like, ugh. And he goes, remember, he's innocent till, okay, he did it. So, it was a funny line in the commercial. That's why I was going for. We're like, oh, he did it. I know he did it.
The questionnaire was like, oh, should I, shouldn't I?
All right, guys. Hey, thank you so much. By the way, tomorrow night, we're going to be back here again with Mr. Danny Bling Bling, who's in San Diego, by the way. I don't know if you guys were on the Zoom last night, but he was down in Coronado Island and had a room with the entire Mission Bay. You could see the Coronado Bridge. You can see obviously all of the downtown San Diego, including where we were, the Grandchester Man Hyatt. I don't know if he's still going to be there tomorrow night, but he'll be here tomorrow night, Saturday. We're going to have a special training. We're going to train for the entire world, but we're also going to focus in on taxes, which obviously is more something that's a base for the Canadians and the people in the United States. But we're going to talk about the tax benefits for all of you out there. I'll give you the long story short. You join the company with a platinum membership, you're probably going to save 2 to 3 times as much in actual taxes as what it costs to belong to the membership, as long as you're working your business with an intention for a profit. Translation. Hold on, wait a minute. You're telling me I'm going to save thousands in taxes, and it only costs a fraction of that to go on vacation, meaning Uncle Sam is literally paying you to go on vacation. Kyle, we will say one more time, whose side are you on? And so anyway, we're going to cover those numbers on Saturday, showing somebody that if you don't do it, somebody needs to kind of like, hello, McFly, right? One of those kind of things. So anyway, and with that, we appreciate you guys being here tonight. Get back with whoever invites you to be here. Do your due diligence, get your questions answered. Thanks, everybody. Mwah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you, Mahmuda. See you,
Bye.
Ron. Bye, Kyle.
Good night.
Appreciate you.